This has to do with something called cryptography. For centuries, people have wanted to send a message from the sender to the receiver, but keep it secret. We didn't want anybody in between to know what the message said. Several ways of doing this. You could give the message to a messenger and hope that the messenger didn't stop and sell your secret someplace along the way, or hope that the enemy didn't capture him and somehow coerce him into giving the secret. Another way, the way that the ancient Romans used, was to make a message stick. And for this demonstration, you're going to need a piece of PVC and a piece of paper. Nothing more, a little tape to hold the paper in place. And you simply wrap the paper around the stick. Now, it's important that both the sender and the receiver have a stick of the same diameter. Then you write your message on the paper. In this case, I'm going to write the word national. And as you can see, we have the word national. That's not a Q, that's an O. That's the word national. Now, if I want to send a message, I simply unwrap the message, and I give it to my messenger, and my messenger goes tearing off through the woods. Somebody stops him and grabs him and says, "What does the message say?" And you can't read it. There's nothing there to tell you what the message says. When it gets to the other end, I hand it over to the person who I'm sending the message to. They get out their trusty tape and rewind the message. And it once again says, if I've done this correctly, it once again says national. Now, suppose someplace along the line that the messenger gets intercepted and somebody wants to find out what the message is. So they steal the message, and they figure out that, well, what they did was wrap it around a pipe, but you're not sure what size. So they wrap it around their stick, which is not the exact same stick and not the exact same size. And what you end up with then, of course, is a message that, once again, is nothing but a series of black marks. This was one of the early types of cryptography. And what you had was a sender, a receiver, a way to encode and a way to decode, and the stick became the key. And modern cryptography, even though it's electronic and uses some very highly sophisticated circuits, is still sender, receiver, encode, decode, and they both have a common key, which makes it so they can understand it.